Hi everyone, it is Lisa from lisafurlan.com, and I'm a crowdfunding consultant helping authors crowdfund their books on Kickstarter and Indiegogo to fully fund their books. And with authors, I help them come up with really creative marketing ideas, kind of out of the box ideas, kind of crazy ideas. And I help push authors out of their comfort zone just like a little bit, because when you do that, awesome things start to happen and you kind of discover some untapped energy and potential that you never knew you had. And helping authors do that is amazing. I've also found I'm working with 10 authors right now in my crowdfunding course, and we are doing group coaching together. And the best part about the group is not only can you put your questions to a bunch of more people, but when I answer questions for one person, everybody learns and can just learn from each other. So it's been really great, and we're all holding each other accountable and showing up and doing the work, which is 99% of the problem, is just showing up and doing it, right? So anyway, that aside, I will be opening a new crowdfunding for authors course plus 4 weeks of group coaching for authors who are launching in April, May, and June of 2020. That's coming soon. As soon as this cohort finishes, I'll be opening up enrollment for the next course. So be sure to look for that. Now, it is 2020. It is a new year, and I don't know if you're like me, but I took some time off and kind of had to take time off because the kids were home and there was no other option. Like, I had to take the time off, and it was really, really nice. For the past 3 months, I have been obsessively checking my Amazon bestseller ranking. I have been checking my ad spend. I have been just like very laser focused on my books. And it was kind of starting to drive me a little batty, a little crazy. And when you're in the holiday season sales and your ads are costing you tons of money and you're like, you just kind of freaking out about money going out the door and trying to make sure that your sales match all the money you're spending. And then, it was like, sorry kids, I don't have money for Christmas presents this year. We're just going to give it all to Amazon in the form of AMS ads. So taking time off from that was really necessary, and I totally unplugged. And as a result, I neglected my email. I didn't check social media. It was really great. And what it did, that time off gave me time to reflect, and it gave me time to brainstorm and think creatively. And what I'm going to do is I have totally planned out the next 6 months of content for lisafurlan.com so that there is a steady stream of content that is well planned, managed, and just rolls out, because I'm going to batch my work. So one of the things that I'm going to focus on in January is talking about effectiveness and productivity. And these are things that we all know we should be doing. We just don't do them. And so the blogs and the content I create are just going to be reminders of things that you can do. Probably some things you've heard, maybe some things you don't put into practice, maybe some things you've never done before. Give it a try. You never know. Because I really want the rest of the year to be as effective and mindful and meaningful as possible. Now, my friend is actually doing a mindfulness course for female entrepreneurs who work from home. It's like very, very, if you are a female entrepreneur and you work from home, aka a writer, and you want to be more mindful in your business, you can take her course. She's launching it in February, and she has an early bird discount right now. So I'm going to link to that in the comments, but you can check that out later. So quick plug for Jody Harris. She's great. But anyway, so January is going to focus on productivity and effectiveness. And then I have themes for February, March, April, and May. So for all the next full 6 months of content. So be sure to look for that. I hope you are excited, and I hope you are really ready to get back to work, get writing, batching your content, batching your time so that you aren't spending all your day marketing, but you're also spending some of your time creating content, which in itself will help you market your books. So that is what we will be talking about, is how to be more effective and less burnout, because you shouldn't be working all the time. And I think that, taking 3 weeks off was amazing. And it made me realize just how much mental space this business can take in your head if you allow it to, if you don't build up boundaries. But I think we're always thinking about things, right? We're always coming up with new story ideas, or we're being inspired, or sometimes a poem just zings through your head and you need to write it down. And these things happen a lot. So it's one of these mental loads For me, it's not so stressful until I start spending money on ads and then I get really stressed. But I think I want to be more efficient and batch my time so that I'm not spending a lot of time in areas where it's not being effective or most effective for my business. Again, this is like simple, duh, Lisa, like, of course. But when you're self publishing, you wear so many different hats. You have to be your bookkeeper, you have to be your this, you're this, blah, blah, blah. You wear so many different hats that it's hard to know exactly how much time to spend on each task. What can you delegate to other people? What should you delegate to other people? And what should you be focusing your brain power and limited resources on? So, there will be a guest blog coming up written by Jana Buckman, and she is wonderful. And she's going to talk about delegating tasks and how writers can delegate the tasks they don't like and get rid of it for honestly not that much money if you're looking at it. And you could delegate out some tasks and use your brain power for the creativity and the great stuff that you need to be doing. So tell me what your plans are for 2020. What are your writing plans? Are you consulting? Are you editing? Are you trying something new? If so, leave it in the comments and let's have a discussion. Bye. Oh my gosh. The microphone was on mute the whole time I've been talking. Anyway.